Hi, everybody. For Prep Sports America, I'm Rich Estrella. The holidays. The Bell Garden Lancers football team continues to dole out gifts this holiday season as they advance to the state finals for the first time in school's history by virtue of beating City Section champion Los Angeles Jordan 28-8 this past weekend. The Lancers used their stellar running game, piling up 227 yards to control the action. Jacob Reyes threw several long passes, including this 82-yard scoring toss to Sean Allen. The Lancers raced to a 21-8 lead at the half. The defense was in lockdown mode from the start, forcing 4 turnovers. The turnovers were nice, but the top priority was stopping superstar running back David Sandy. Sandy is in the top 20 of all backs in the nation. Bell Gardens held Sandy to his lowest output all season, holding him to just 94 yards. Now, that would be a great game for the overall majority of running backs, but not Sandy. Sandy came into last week's game against the Lancers, averaging 217 yards and 3 touchdowns per game. So, yeah, it's a big deal when you can hold a runner like Sandy to just 94 yards. Now the team's attention turns 160 miles north to Strathmore High, located halfway between Fresno and Bakersfield near the foothills of the Sequoia National Forest. Strathmore is a Central Section power. They go deep into the playoffs every year and played in the state finals in 2018. They are gritty and tough as nails. We've heard this before. It's the state finals. Everybody is gritty and tough as nails. Enough of the hype already. Let's see what the players and coaches think about the biggest game in school's history. This week's game with Strathmore, I know you haven't had it very much time. It's only Monday. But what can you tell us so far?
From what I've seen, they have a pretty disciplined D-line. They look fast, pretty good, and I think it's going to be a good game.
Hey, how was winning that CIF championship?
Man, it felt good, man. We brought a first title to the school. As a sophomore, that's a great feeling. Just seeing my teammates happy, the coaches, the city, everyone on the bleachers, just the community coming together, man, it meant a lot.
So we did. It was a hard-fought game. Jordan was a tough team, and we knew it was going to take everything that we had to beat them.
What was the key to beating them last week? Because they had excellent running game.
Well, we knew they were going to have an excellent running game, and we knew that they were going to focus on that and pass when they needed to. So we did the same. We focused on stopping their run and hoping to stop their passing game when they did.
I was shocked looking at that score, man. I didn't expect a 20-point win.
Neither did we, but we'll take it. It's in football that happens. You could win by 1 point or win by 3 touchdowns, but a win is a win.
That's all that matters. Coach, I know it's been a long haul football-wise. Now you got Strathmore. This is your last game of the season, and it's a big one. Matter of fact, it's the biggest one. What do you know about Strathmore?
Well, they're going to be they'll probably be the best team we played all year. Probably as good as the sure team that won our league, and it's going to take everything that we got to beat them. They can run and pass equally. They're good on special teams. They're well coached. They're a very solid team.
You'd expect that being the last game of the year. Think about this for a minute. All the schools in the Southern section, and here you are playing the last game of the year. That says a lot about Bell Gardens right now.
Yeah, I actually looked into that, and there's 1,043 high schools in the state of California, and Bell Gardens here, with all our long tradition, will be playing for a state title, and it just makes the team, the school, the city, we're all just so proud of it, and those are the facts.
Hey, listen, man. You hear that?
Yeah. they're excited for us as well.
Exactly. Before we get into next week's this upcoming game, let's talk about last week. You guys played LA City, LA Jordan, a good team. They got an all-star running back. Tell me about the ball game.
It was a great game. We came out pretty strong. Second play of the game, we were able to hit Sean Allen, number 5, on an 83-yard touchdown pass. It was great to bring the energy and to bring the hit on them first,
The momentum,
yeah. Mm-hmm. To get the ball rolling early. It was definitely great. Going into the half, 21-8, really set the momentum for us. And all we had to do was just continue doing our job and pushing through. And the final score was 28-8.
Some of the dangers of being up 21-8 at halftime is, kind of let up. Some of the guys are thinking, oh, we got it. But in truth, you don't have it. You don't have it till the other 24 minutes are played. What you talk about at halftime as far as adjustments go?
Coming in at halftime, we knew the game wasn't over. We weren't satisfied. We made sure to make sure the energy stayed there. If anything, bring the energy up, if anything, because our coaches always teach us to never let off the gas pedal no matter what. So we knew going in at halftime 21-8 was no big difference. We still see the scoreboard at 0-0. And we know that great teams like LA Jordan, they're champions for a reason. We knew great teams like that would make adjustments to try and win the ball game, and we were ready for it.
And that running back, all it takes is one handoff, and he get that game pretty close real quick.
Yeah, they had a great running back on there, but luckily for us, we practiced hard all week. We had a great game plan coming into the game to stop him, and that's exactly what we did.
How do you feel about getting to the finals in state now, man?
It's great, man. I feel like coming in, BG, we're huge underdogs all the time. No one, expects too much of us. So to prove everybody wrong and be on this stage is just, it's really good for the city and really good for the alumni. We all deserve it, I think.
All right, Coach, here we are again, week 17, baby. You got to count the bye week.
Right.
And, man, I was talking with Rudy, your assistant coach there,
Sir.
Ramirez, and, hey, we were just talking about how there's only 30 schools left in this thing, and Bell Gardens is right here. You know what, Coach? The way your kids are playing and the way they follow instruction and play as a team, they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. I know you had a fat game this last week against LA Jordan.
Sure.
Talk about that ball game.
It was a battle, man. Jordan was a real good football team. They were huge. That running back they had was special. But we were well prepared for that game. Our kids came out and played hard. We pretty much had the lead throughout the whole game. It was close. We're up by 2 touchdowns the majority of the time. But it was a battle. It was a good, hard-hitting football game. And, thank God we pulled it off.
Well, Coach, all these games, man, they add up after a while. Linwood, LA Jordan, here in the playoffs. They're all adding up to this game this week,
Yes, sir.
Strathmore, they have tradition over there. They're tough. They're gritty. Mm-hmm. But you know what? So are you guys, man. And this is the state final. And so it's going to be an interesting ball game. I know it's only Monday, but I have a feeling you guys have already been looking at some film. What do you know about Strathmore?
Yeah, they're a well-coached football team. They've lost 2 games the whole season. They beat Lincoln last week. They were the defending state champions,
Wow.
But they're a well-coached football team. They're very efficient. They're good at what they do. They run a pro-style offense. Their defense attacks, and they don't give up many points. They're a good football team. I think we match up well with them, though, so it should be a great state title football game for everyone.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're describing your team, Coach.
You're right.
When you describe their team.
Yeah, very similar. They're not going to have the size that Jordan had or Linwood had. They're built more like us. Mm-hmm. But like I said, you're going to see a disciplined football team out there that's playing football at a high level right now, just like we are.
California State Football Championships between Bell Gardens and Strathmore is slated for this Saturday at Pasadena City College. Kickoff is at 11 a.m. That's right, 11 o'clock in the a.m. So get up early. Bell Gardens versus Strathmore for all the marbles, all of them. You don't want to miss it. For Prep Sports America, I'm Rich Estrella.